Today, I'm going to show you how to set up dollar cost averaging or recurring buys using both Coinbase and Kucoin. Let's get into it. Let's start by defining what dollar cost averaging means. Dollar cost averaging, DCA, is an investment strategy in which an investor divides up the total amount to be invested across periodic purchases of a target asset in an effort to reduce the impact of volatility on the overall purchase. The purchases occur regardless of the asset's price and at regular intervals. So why would you want to take the dollar cost averaging approach instead of, say, buying a dip or trying to time the market? Well, for most people, you don't have all day and all night to sit there staring at stock charts, figuring out the direction of each individual asset, reading up on the news, and keeping up to date on all the information necessary to make calculated judgments like that. There are some people that get extremely lucky, have a solid track record of picking stocks at the right time, but for most of us, that just simply isn't the case. No one can tell you with absolute certainty which direction the market is going to move at any given time, and if they can, they're probably not watching this video because they're retired on an island somewhere, and I know I certainly don't have access to a crystal ball, and it's not me. So what I've found over my entire life of investing is the most beneficial strategy to me is dollar cost averaging, or buying a set amount of stock every day, week, month, over time, not even thinking about it and taking that emotional component out of it. Yes, there are still times when it makes sense to buy the dip. This last week when stocks and crypto dropped 30+%, it's a perfect buying opportunity if you happen to have liquid assets sitting on the sidelines that you can employ. I don't know if tomorrow the stock market and the crypto market are going to dip even further. So for me, just buying a fixed amount on a daily basis makes the most sense. So let's jump into Coinbase. I'm going to show you how to set this up and get it going so you don't even have to think about it. It's just there. And what if you don't have a Coinbase account? Well, it's simple and easy to get started. In fact, use the link down in the description below and you're going to get $10 of free Bitcoin just for using my referral link. Let's jump in. After you're all signed up, you're going to want to jump into the trading tab. Now, the trading tab is going to give you a list of all the assets that Coinbase has to offer, as well as the prices and the ability to buy each one. Now, let's say we wanted to set up a daily recurring buy for Bitcoin. We can go ahead and select buy, and you'll notice that there is a drop down right here that says one-time purchase. This is the default. If I want to instead change that, I can drop down and go daily, weekly, 1st and 15th of the month, so twice a month, or monthly. And it's going to automatically select whatever today's date is as the basis for the date that it's going to invest going forward. After you select how often you want to trade, you're going to click the back button and you're going to put in your dollar amount. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do $2 a day, and I'm going to set this up on a daily recurring frequency. This means I'm going to buy $60 a month worth of Bitcoin. And the next thing you're going to want to do is select your bank account or your payment method that you're going to use for this. This is going to get charged every single day, so you want to make sure that you've got plenty of funds in there to cover this. You click on preview, and there's a couple tricks I'm going to show you here. One, it's going to show you the exact amount. It's going to show you the current price. You want to make sure that everything looks good and you verify the information. Now you'll see this Coinbase fee section. And here's the thing you're going to want to pay really close attention to. Those trading fees can be north of $1. And if you're doing small buys on a daily, weekly, even semi-monthly basis, that's going to really eat into the amount that you're able to deposit and get into the cryptos that you want to keep track of. Previous to having Coinbase One, I would only set up monthly recurring buys, and I only did it for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now that I have Coinbase One, I've gone ahead and set up 10 different cryptocurrencies, each on a daily $2 incremental buy. This is where you really have to weigh the pros and cons. If you're not expecting to do regular buys on a daily basis, I wouldn't bother with Coinbase One, but just go ahead and do the mathematical calculation and see if you're going to save more by having no trading fees. This is not a plug one way or the other. I just want to make sure you know that up front. Once you've set that up, you can go ahead and refresh the trading page. You're going to see on this right-hand side of the screen that now you have this list of recurring buys. In this case, I can just double click on it and check, and it shows that I have that $2 recurring buy for Bitcoin. Next purchase is tomorrow, January 25th. Also worth noting, you can cancel these buys at any time. You'll see right at the bottom of the panel is cancel recurring purchase. You click that, it goes away. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Simple as that. Now, what if you want to do dollar cost averaging using KuCoin? It's slightly more complicated, but not that bad. you're going to want to start again by signing up for a Coinbase account. The reason for this is loading money into a KuCoin account using a credit card or bank is extremely expensive. We're talking 5+%. And we want to avoid all extra fees if at all possible. We want to get our money over there as quickly and easily and inexpensively as possible. So again, the first thing you're going to want to do is sign up for a Coinbase account and also sign up for a KuCoin account. I have a link down in the description for KuCoin as well. If you use my link, you're going to save 10% on all of your trading fees going forward. That's going to really add up over time and save you a ton of money. Once you have both accounts set up, you're going to again want to go to the trade tab on Coinbase. You're going to want to go to the drop down, and instead of buying Bitcoin, we're actually going to want to do XLM, which is Stellar Lumens. The reason for this is that it's extremely inexpensive and fast to send Stellar Lumens from one platform to another. So it just makes sense. It's a lot less expensive than sending something like an ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain. So for this example, we're going to do $50. We're going to preview the buy. And again, since we have Coinbase One, we don't have any trading fees. Your fees will vary depending on whether or not you went that route or not. Click on buy now. There we go. It's done. You can see that I saved $1.99 on this trade by having Coinbase One. The next thing you're going to want to do is go on over to KuCoin. Now, in the main menu for KuCoin, you're going to see the Assets tab. Go ahead and go to Main Account. This has Deposit and Withdraw. Once there, you're going to click on Deposit, and you're going to go ahead and in the drop-down, select XLM. Now, it's very important, and there's a notice on the page. Please enter both memo and address to deposit XLM to your account. Let's go ahead and copy the address. We're going to jump back over to Coinbase. You're going to want to make sure you end up in this wallet tab. And what you're going to do is click on send all. It's going to be slightly less than $50, slightly more than $50. Depends on how the market has moved since you bought this. And in the to field, you're going to go ahead and paste in that wallet address. And then we also have to fill in the memo. So go back to KuCoin and see this string of characters here. This string of numbers is your memo. Go ahead and click copy. Go back to Coinbase and paste. Once you verify that the information is correct, you're going to go ahead and click the continue button. In my case, the Coinbase fee is $0 and the network fee is also $0, and it should take less than a minute to get over there. Let's go ahead and click. There we go. And in just a few seconds, maybe a minute or so, you'll see the transaction show up in your deposit history. And the next thing we're going to need to do is actually change this from XLM to USDT. So for this, we're going to go to Assets, Main Account. You're going to see XLM right there at the top, and you're going to go ahead and click on Transfer. And you're going to transfer this from your main account to your trading account. Go ahead and just click the entire amount and click Confirm. And it should be over there in just a second. Now, when you go to your trading account, you're going to see XLM listed right there in the list. You're going to click on Trade. And what you're going to want to do is pick the XLM USDT pair. That's USDT, the stable coin. Now, sometimes these trading screens freak people out because there's so much going on, but really it's pretty simple. What you're going to want to do is go down here and click on Market. This is going to get you to sell and transact at the best market price according to what's happening, the liquidity in this network, everything else. For amount, simply click on 100% and click on Sell XLM. You've placed your order successfully, and within a couple seconds at most, it should be sold. We can verify that by going back to our trading account, and we can validate we no longer have any XLM, and our USDT has increased by about $50. Now, KuCoin has several different trading bots. For whatever reason, they only allow this one in the mobile app. So what you're going to have to do is download the KuCoin mobile app, get logged in, and then you're going to go to the Trading Bot tab inside the app. Click on the Bots tab in the lower left-hand corner, and you're going to scroll down till you see DCA. This is Make Profits from Regular Investment. You're going to click on that, and you're going to scroll down and go to Create. Now, this screen is actually pretty simple. You're going to click on this drop down, and this drop down is just going to give you a list of all the cryptocurrency pairs they support. So in our case, we're going to go with Bitcoin. So we're going to select BTC. And in the drop down, you'll see BTC and BTC 3S. Don't click the 3S, just go for BTC. So once you validate that you've got the correct pair set up, you're going to do the amount per investment. We'll go ahead and leave it at $10. And then you can see that the available balance in USDT is 25.88, and you can set how often you want this to invest. You could do anywhere from every hour all the way up to every 2 weeks. So we're going to leave it at once a day, which is the default. And then you can also do some advanced settings. You can do a profit target. So the profit target is going to do one of two things. It's either going to be a reminder that, hey, it's up 10%, just a good thing to know, or it's going to automatically sell all of your positions. I usually just leave it at the default, which is just to give me a reminder that I've made a little bit extra money. I don't want this to actually sell my assets. And at this point, you can simply hit create. Validate that everything looks good, click confirm, and that's it. Your bot is set up. I hope overall you found that super useful. I know KuCoin takes a couple of extra steps, but they've got all these other fantastic trading bots that you might want to check out, like the ones mentioned in this video right here. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Be sure to check out my free Discord and stay up to date on all the latest happenings in crypto news. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. We'll see you next time.